Welcome back to Moments with Mrs Pelc. Today we're going to talk about your brain. We've talked about this before, so let's review. This is your brain, right? This front part is your prefrontal cortex. That is where you make all your decisions and your thinking, okay? Hidden under here is your amygdala, and this is your emotional center. This is what causes you to react, okay? So if you notice that your prefrontal cortex is over your amygdala, your decision making and your thought processes are all helping your amygdala, your emotional center, to keep yourself under control. If something happens that's overwhelming or an emotion overcomes you and is so strong that you're struggling to keep it in, you might flip your lid. When you flip your lid, your prefrontal cortex is no longer communicating with your amygdala. Your amygdala, which is your emotional center, is making the decisions. And sometimes we don't make the best decisions when our lid is flipped. Sometimes when we're angry, or we're really upset, or we're really frustrated, we might make some choices that we wouldn't otherwise make if our lid wasn't flipped. So, how do you keep your lid from flipping? Well, it's gonna flip, right? There's gonna be times when there's gonna be things that happen that are gonna cause you to be upset and angry and cause you to maybe flip your lid. So to get your lid closed back again, you can do one of those many breathing exercises we've talked about. You can use whatever tool it is that you have in your toolbox that helps you to calm your body. Okay? Go for a walk if you can. Just stand outside and take some deep breaths. Listen to some music. Read a book. Squeeze one of those squishy things or a stuffed animal or pet your animal, whatever you have, a cat or a dog or something at home. It's important that if you flipped your lid, once you close it back up again, that you kind of check to see if you did any damage. And I don't mean just like breaking something, but I mean with whoever was around you. If your sibling was there or a friend was there and you said something not so nice, once you're in control, once you calm down and are back to the green zone, it's important to go talk to that person and say, I'm really sorry about what happened. And the really important thing about apologizing is that when you're apologizing, you're saying, I'm going to do my very best to not repeat this. If you keep flipping your lid every day and keep saying the same thing and keep saying sorry, they're going to lose trust in you. So make sure that your lid is completely closed, you are calm, and you are ready to go ahead and fix that. Now, if you broke something or if you ripped up some papers or something, make sure that you clean that up too. But just know, everybody flips their lid sometimes, right? We talk about it's okay to have every feeling that you're going to have. It's what you do when you have those feelings that's important. So if you flipped your lid, and you recognize that you flipped your lid, if your body is sending you those signals, maybe your heart is racing and you're feeling sweaty and your hands are really tight and clenched, if you know that that's how you're feeling and that's where you are, then go take a break. Go reset yourself. Close that lid. In Science we talk about triggers. And a trigger is something that causes a change in you. And a trigger might be what caused you to flip your lid. So after you're calm again and you righted any wrongs that you did and went and talked to people, think about what caused that to happen. What triggered you to flip your lid? Was it something somebody said? Was it something you saw? Was it a smell or a taste of something? What triggered you? Because if you know your triggers, then you can work on trying to prevent some of them. Sometimes it's inevitable. Sometimes things are going to bother us. Things are going to upset you. Things are going to trigger you and cause a change in you. The important thing is that if you flip your lid, you get it closed back again and get back to the green zone to be yourself, and that you will repair any damage that you may have done while your lid was flipped. It is okay to have those feelings. It is okay to be angry, upset, frustrated, happy, silly, excited. It's okay to have all of them. Just remember all of those things we've talked about to calm your body, to calm your mind, reset, and to be in the green zone so that you can be your best. Until next time.